All right, welcome everybody to the RRR247 team and student conference call. This is the best night of the week because all the exciting stuff, everything big, everything great happens tonight. It's probably one of my favorite nights of the week. They're all my favorite nights of the week because we get to hang out with such a big group of lovely people. For all you brand new people, and I counted 13, and there's probably a couple more that I may have missed when multiple people were coming in at the same time, and there's a couple that are still coming in. I see brand new names coming in as I'm speaking. So we probably have at least 20 new people again tonight. My name's Nialetti. I live in Southwest Florida, in the Sunshine State, in a boating community, waterways all around me, boats all around me, fishermen all around me, almost like heaven for me because I love to fish and it's the way I want to spend the rest of my life. But I've been in this industry for over 3 decades now. So 32 years I've been around this industry. 32 years ago, I walked away from my career to do this full time. I started off as something I was just hoping to supplement my income while I was going back to school with 3 kids, and I needed some extra money to do extra things with them on the weekends. And it just turned into a full-time career for me. I graduated, went to work at the airport for about 8 months, quit my job, and I've never looked back since. For 32 years now, I've been home, working from home, and I'm that lucky dad who got to put my kids on the bus, take my kids off the bus, go to every football practice from Pee Wee all the way to high school. Excuse me. I had one of my daughters was in volleyball, so I went to every volleyball practice and every volleyball game also, and I had a daughter in cheerleading. I even got involved with cheerleading and was doing fundraisers for her, and every now and dad would even get the pom-poms on the sidelines and show them that I know how to do the moves and to help them, teach them the moves at home. I had kids in the neighborhood. My house was always the place for every kid in the neighborhood to hang out. We all grew up with one of those houses in every neighborhood, right? Every group of friends had that house, and that was my house. I did everything I could to make my kids' lives as comfortable and as fun as possible, and made my place that we were living the place where all the other one of the kids wanted to hang out, so I knew where my kids were at all times. But I always looked for more ways to spend time with my kids, and this industry gave me that freedom to do so. I remember when the high school needed a bowling coach, I raised my hand and became the bowling coach for the high school because it just gave me one more way to spend time with my kids and all their friends and get to know all their friends. It was a great life. I provided for my family better than I probably ever could have in the construction world that I came up in, and even as an aviation mechanic when I went back to school. This industry provided me the kind of time freedom that I dreamt of to be able to spend that kind of time with my kids, but it also gave me the financial freedom to do anything that our hearts desired, to give them everything that their hearts desired without spoiling them, without having to worry about it. And you dads, you know what I mean. Putting them on the bus, taking them off the bus, spend that time with them. Before this industry, it was get home just in time to, usually give them a kiss on the forehead, tell them to go brush their teeth, take a shower, and go to bed. And you had to get up and go do it again. And so all you dads out there, you know what a blessing it is when you get to stay home and spend that kind of quality time with your kids. And that's what this industry provided me. I had no idea what was going to happen, but I just knew that I was already making more with my part-time business at home than I could make at the airport. So it was a simple decision for me to walk away and never look back. And it only took me a couple of years of just becoming a good student and pouring my heart and soul into this, where I found myself in a position that I was making more in 2 months than anybody I'd ever known in the past was making in an entire year. Because that's what this industry brings to the table for you. If you just make that decision to become a good student and give it your all, give it your dedication and go. It completely changed the course of my life for me, I'm pretty sure. I can say that confidently. I look back today, and walking away from that job was one of the best decisions I've ever made. So that's what we're going to introduce to you guys tonight. We're going to share. You're going to meet the co-founders of the company. You're going to meet some of the leadership here. But I want you to know if you're looking for something that you can become a part of, that you can take something relevant out there to the marketplace where you can touch other families and other people and help them create financial freedom and time freedom, then you found your home here, and all of us welcome you with open arms. And welcome to the team. So we like to start off every Tuesday night by introducing some of the leadership here. Rory and Tanya Rickard are our co-founders, and they created a fantastic program with a system and tools for us to all build an incredible business. And when they got started, they brought a circle of people around them, the relationships that they've built over the years, and they built a leadership team that caught on to their vision and developed that same passion to go forward and share with other people, and got involved and start helping take this out to the world. Some of those people, as you are here for a while and you become an instructor and you move up through the different ranks of instructor, you get to the very top called Master System Instructor. Those Master System Instructors are people who have been here for a while, built a great team of people, have a lot of passion to pay it forward, understand our system inside and out, and have a great story to share with a lot of other people to help inspire everybody that they're in contact with, and help us pay this whole thing forward so we can touch a couple million families out there and have a positive impact on this planet, as well as doing everything we can to help stop out poverty and just give people the kind of freedom that I was talking about earlier. Some of those MSIs, they've built incredible teams and they do a lot of things behind the scenes, and while they're developing leadership, and it becomes evident when they get recognized by the company. So we have an MSI that I'm going to introduce to you here in a minute, has done such a great job building such a great team and developing such great leadership with her that she was recognized by Wine Ambassador with her own label. If you don't know already, you're probably hopefully going to see it soon, because it's a delicious label, by the way. It's the Donna Walker Cabernet Sauvignon. So it's my pleasure to introduce my friend, who I've had dinner with many times at the event and love to hang out with. One of our MSI is also Miss Donna Walker. Microphone is yours. Take it away, ma'am. And welcome. You got to unmute, dear.
Thank you so much, Brian. You're the best when it comes to intros. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Donna Meyer, and I've been here for over 5 years now. And I wish that I had found this a lot earlier in my life, but I will tell you, no matter what age you are, it's never too late to get started and be successful with this. I retired, went on Social Security, and found out real quick that wasn't going to pay any bills. So I had to find something that I could do from home to bring in enough money to live on and hopefully make a really comfortable living. This has been absolutely a dream come true, and I'm so blessed with everything that Rory and Tanya have provided for us. The opportunities here are incredible, and don't ever hesitate to grab any opportunity that comes up, because the faster you do it, the faster you're going to reap the benefits. So if you're sitting on the fence, really consider taking the leap. I can tell you, you can trust anything that you're going to come across in this particular program. It works. It absolutely does work. I have been really blessed with the team that I built, and they work so hard. And I was thinking tonight about this wonderful woman that I'm about to introduce, and realize that she's actually third generation, and she's going to be introducing a student of hers that is fourth generation. So our team is doing really, really well. And I would like to give a shout out to my student, Shannon Hamilton. He is now a PSI, and this lady is actually one of his students. So he has been an incredible student for me, and it shows that anybody can persevere through this, no matter what your situation is in life. It's all about choices, and if you choose to make this successful, you can do it. Shannon works very long hours, but he is always keeping up with the newest additions that we have, and he takes time to build his team. And I would like to introduce you right now to one of his students, and Kim Albers. And she is a very active and caring instructor. and she's always there to step up and help other students, even if they're not her own students. Kim, would you share your story with us?
Thank you, Donna. I appreciate everyone here. I have a couple whys, but the big why is I was bored out of my gourd. I've had 2 very successful careers, and my husband wanted to travel. We love to travel. We travel all the time, and I wanted a job because I just wanted my own mad money again. And age discrimination, I was over 60. I just turned 65, and they'll call you in with your resume, and then nope, never a call back. So I looked for something to do online, and so I could still travel. I can do this anywhere. I wrote a page for my PBS, about it. And I even mentioned I should call it, have laptop will travel. That's what I should have titled the page as. But I just can't say enough about how I love doing this. I never realized how much I enjoy teaching. I grew up the oldest of 8 kids. I always took care of them. So I think it's just an extension of that. They still all come to me for advice and what. But I really enjoy what I do. I enjoy bringing in new students. Cindy was one of my first, and she is the sweetest Southern belle, so soft-spoken. And when I asked her if she wanted to go into instructor training, she jumped at the chance. And she is the first person that was not afraid to pick up the phone. She is a tiger calling people. I mean, she just goes at it. So it is my proud pleasure to introduce you to Cindy Curry.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, great. First of all, I want to thank Roy and Tanya for giving me the opportunity to join this amazing business. I also want to thank Kim, my instructor. Thank you, Kim. When I first started this business a year ago, I was an Army wife and a mother of 4. I had 1 girl and 3 boys. I was blessed to have twin boys. I was a full-time 2nd grade teacher, also a certified personal trainer. Shortly after having my twins, my mom passed away. My support and my best friend gone. Unfortunately, on top of all of that, every day I was dealing with migraine headaches and other health problems. After almost losing my life, after having emergency surgery, I knew I had to find something else. I will never give up. Things got very hard at the beginning. I knew I couldn't give up. Kim wasn't going to let me give up, even if I wanted to. My advice to listen to your instructor. I tried other home businesses and failed because I didn't have the support that I needed to succeed. When I joined this business, I didn't know that I was joining a family. Free training. Everyone is here to help and support us. We have an amazing staff. Thank you so much for all you do. I have been searching online for many years on how to start my own business. Sorry for a minute. Sorry.
You're okay. That's fantastic, Kim. Thank you.
We
Sorry,
have,
Cindy, sorry. Thank you
sorry.
for getting on here and sharing. And you know what? Like I said earlier, I know how hard you're working and how well you're doing because I see your name everywhere, all over the place.
I'm
It's
sorry.
It's okay. It's quite all right. We're proud of you. We're happy to have you here too. And you're right. We are one big team, one big family, and we care what each person about what they need and make sure they have everything to hit whatever their goals are, whether it's just be part-time or full-time, new career, whatever your goals are. You've got people like Kim and Donna and Shannon and so many others that just dive in and spend that time with you and make sure you've got everything you need and keep you focused and keep pointing you in the right direction, which is your goals and your time freedom. So welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. And thank you for getting on here and sharing. Donna Meyer, thank you so much for let's see, getting Shannon involved. We've got Kim involved. We've got Cindy involved. And that's exactly how this thing keeps building, it keeps growing. And we're just having a blast doing it. We're proud to have everybody here. So now I get the pleasure of, especially for all you new people, of introducing you to the co-founders of this whole thing. But I really want you new people, Jeff and Ken and all the other people who spoke up, Hector, I want you to know who you're getting in business with other than just myself and Stacy and Kim and Donna and Cindy. And that's the co-founders, the people that put this whole thing together. Okay, got it. And I got to meet the first one, the first co-founder, 29 years ago. So I've been in the industry for 32 years, and I met him 29 years ago. 29 years ago, he was this young guy right out of high school who was working for a telecommunication company out west. With that software brain of his, put together a program where we could use voicemail advertising all over the country, taking all those calls at the same time inbound, and I could leave one message to everybody going out at the same time as I built a network around the country, kind of like email or text messaging or some kind of all the technology we had today. But this was back in 1992. We didn't have any of that technology, but that technology existed inside Rory's brain because that's who he is. He's that software guy. He's that analytical person who likes to dive into that kind of stuff and see how it works and see how he can make it work for us. And then in 93, I called him up one day, just needed help even with the technology back then. And he spent the time with me on the phone, told me I could call him as often as I needed to, gave me his personal phone number, which I called him every other day for about 3 weeks until I got to know him pretty well by the time he got done helping me with this system. So we did get to know each other pretty well in the very first 3 weeks. But we built a pretty good relationship over the phone. I found out he was going to be in Miami at a similar event, at an event that I was attending. And I looked for him. We had dinner together, had a drink on the beaches in South Beach, watched the sunset at South Beach, that you're supposed to do when you get there, right? But we got to talk. And that's the first time I looked in his eyes and shook his hand and really got to know him, understand him, feel his energy, understand what he was all about, talk about the future, talk about our families. And I just knew that day, he's somebody I wanted to know the rest of my life. I wanted to be a part of my life, and hopefully I could be a part of his life. I had no idea what was going to happen. I had no idea where this was going, but I just knew that I had met a very unique and good individual on this planet, and I was happy to keep building that relationship forever. So I got to know him really well. When the internet came out in 93, 94, somewhere around that time, he left that company and he got online, and he became one of the first online gurus for lead generation. No one could produce leads like Rory Rickard could especially with the original companies that he had to get the whole thing started. No one could get quality leads like him, and no one could get the quantity of leads like he could. And there were a lot of other people out there trying to do it. There were other lead generation companies, but they just couldn't do what he did. And he helped a ton of us entrepreneurs, not just all over this country, but all over the world. This guy was always on a plane going somewhere, Germany, Italy, France, Russia, always going somewhere to help other entrepreneurs build their business. And, we got to know each other greatly over the years, and we became really close. And we've marketed a ton of products and services over the years. Never have we had it as good as we have it right now. Rory went from the online lead generation guru to building websites. When he built that first website, and I giggle about it now, it looked like a flyer placed out there on the internet. And I thought, well, we could add color to it. That was pretty neat. This was like 95, 96, right? I thought that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. We could put color on it. And then, but I watched that whole thing develop, and he just learned how to take that one page and make it better. Then it was the second generation stuff with a page behind a page. And it just kept developing and evolving and getting better and better over the years until it is what you see today, which is hundreds of pages inside that front page that all represent relevant products and services that we all get to take to the marketplace and have a positive impact on people's lives while we are building incredible businesses for ourselves. And like I said, we've never had it as good as we have it right now. So all of you that are coming in right now, over the last, I'm going to say probably 2 months up and today, it's even better than it was 2 months ago. It's just every time I think it can't get better, it gets better. But there's a reason why Rory was able to accomplish all this, right? Did you ever hear that quote, behind every good man is a good woman? Everybody's heard that, right? Jeff, you've heard that quote? Well, it stands true today. A couple of years after I met him, I actually flew out to Utah to meet his partner, which is Tanya Rickard, the other co-founder of RRR247. It took me about 2 hours to realize I had just met the most organized woman and the most one of the strongest women I've ever met in my life. If I met a woman that was raising 7 children, running several businesses, and helping Rory run this entire thing before any of us were here, and get it all developed and get it all built and put together. She plans every minute of the hour, every hour of the day of the week of the month, and month out of the year. And I was actually on the phone last night with Tanya. She plans things 2 and 3 years in advance. Everything's always on time. Everything goes off the way it's supposed to. Everything works out perfectly because of her organization, her planning skills. But I also was able to meet another big-hearted, kind, wonderful human being that gets up every morning with Rory and has coffee and watches the sun come up over the mountains, and they ask themselves, what can we do to make this better? What can we add to the system to help Trisha and Denise and Johan and Hector and Lucille and Maggie build their business? What can we add to this to help them make more money so that they can get the financial freedom that all of us are looking for? Those are those two people together. They make an incredible power couple. So behind every good man is a good woman, and but it goes both ways. They complement each other with their skill sets, and that's why they are the power couple that they are today. I met Jim Rohn many years ago, and one of the things that he said to me has stuck in my head forever. And those two come to mind every time I think about it or read it. And Jim Rohn said, the true legends on this planet are the people who find ways to service the most other people. That to me defines Rory and Tanya Rickard. Those are the folks that you guys are getting your business with. Those are the people behind this. Those are the two co-founders. And the longer you're here, the more chances you'll get to hear both of them talk and get to know them and see exactly what I'm talking about. Now it's my pleasure, without any further delay, to introduce one of those co-founders to you, and that is my sister, my friend, my best friend's wife, and every other wonderful title that I could think of giving to her, Miss Tanya Rickard, the co-founder of RRR247 and PBS. The microphone is yours. Can't wait to hear what you got to share tonight.
Thank you, Niall. Thank you very much, you guys. Hi, my name is Tanya. I'm the other co-founder here. I like to let my husband take over and do all this jazz because I'm the behind the scenes kind of a gal. But when needed, I'm here. I can step out and show all of you guys that there's more to Rory than meets the eye. It's called me. But I wanted to thank you, Niall. You always do the amazing introductions. You're fabulous. And I've said this a couple of times, but the great thing about this industry here is that you get to meet people, befriend them, work with them, grow together through ups and downs, and bond, and you get to be closer than family because you have a like-minded perspective. Your focus is the same, and you're working towards the goals. And with that bond, it's so strong And I feel like God really puts people in a path for you. And definitely Niall was put in that path for me, right? I have a lot of love and respect for him and his wife, Stephanie. And I feel the same way with Donna. I remember, no, I've always known her behind the scenes. She was one of our newer ones to come in. I mean, she's been here quite a while, and I knew her name, but I was working behind the scenes and not doing everything that we had somebody else stepping in and doing more of what I'm doing now as well. And so I heard her name. I saw her closing people, putting them in, helping them, and the woman just didn't quit. She was just so loving and kind to everybody. You guys, I've nicknamed her the Queen of PBS because she's the queen of that, getting the people in and loving on people. That's just her skill set. You can tell that she is a servant leader from the top down. Just that woman's just amazing. She's this teeny woman with all this love and compassion. And it's just, as I've got to know her and meet her, I just adore her. So I will sing her praises till the end. And Kim, I can't remember if we've met more than just saying hello. I believe we've met, but I think we've just said hello. We haven't really got to know each other. And the same with Cindy. I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys because you seem like amazing women. And I see what you guys are doing behind the scenes. And I just love and appreciate you guys very much. The great thing about what we're doing here, guys, is you hear them thanking me. Well, I want to thank them. Okay, I want to thank them for helping our dream. Rory and I have this dream of helping others, and they're doing it. They're helping us to all help others, to help grow, to help people succeed, to help people who don't know that there's other opportunities. We're helping to share that here. So if you guys are new here, I want to welcome you and let you know we're real people, Rory and I. We really believe in what we're doing. We have a love and compassion for all of you, and we want you to know that you're in the right place. You're with the right people. The only mistake you can make is giving up on yourself. That's it. So be there, show up for yourself like you show up for anybody else, work hard, set a plan and move in motion, and you guys can accomplish great things. So with the great things being said, I want to talk about our promotions here. So I kind of do a little thing. We have titles for the group here with RRR. And as you guys know, like Niall and Donna are MSIs, that's our Master System Instructor. And we have a PSI, which is a Platinum System Instructor. And we have a GSI, which is a Global System Instructor, and a CSI, which is a Certified System Instructor. And it's my opportunity once a month to get on here and to anyone who is advanced up under their MSI to kind of announce their names. And we had one from our amazing MSI, Shar Hess, who, by the way, has retired to do this full time as well. So I'm just really proud of her. She's just moving and shaking. She's here to succeed, and I'm watching her just soar. She has a new instructor, and we want to introduce her. And I'm going to welcome Rory Houlihan to the CSI Club. Welcome to being a new CSI. We're very happy to have you there. And you are in good hands with Shar. Way to go. I'm really happy for you. I also was reading the notes here, and I just wanted to read them really quickly. I don't always do this, but I felt like I'm going to say this. So Shar's little notes here is that Lori's been plowing forward. She's received Google AdSense. She's attended the Orlando Villa Vita event. She's cooked on the Wine and Dine. She's had wine tastings. She's done her unboxings on Facebook. She works full time, but she always finds time to be on every training. And she attends the BRT calls with Shar, and she's making calls now outbound. She's receiving the students, and she's working forward to growth here. I couldn't be more thrilled. So congratulations, Lori. We're excited to see you and have you be here. So way to go. So you guys, I get so super excited when I see people step up and move forward and progress, because it just means you guys are one step closer to your success of whatever that is, whatever that goal is for you. So with that being said, it is Mr. Rory's time on the call.
Thanks. Fantastic. Welcome, Lori. Welcome. Congratulations, Lori. Welcome, Rory.
So we got to kind of prod along. We got a lot to cover today. Stacy, is our guest here.
I know that John Raymond, we co-hosted you. We saw you sneak in here.
All right, pen and paper handy, guys. We have a pretty solid flow. These Tuesday calls are really important. I am so glad we got to highlight these incredible family members, what's going on. And you guys, we got new blood coming in all the time, and we're welcoming them in. Things are better now than they've ever been, and we get to add things that make our kiosk value even better, right? We got the best anchors to bring traffic in. Now we're putting stuff inside the mall of our PBS inside the categories to grow. And I'm getting pretty dang excited about some of these things Brock's been bringing. We got sales happening every day. We're getting the outreach out there. And you guys, it's the way we do blogging. It's just a matter of time before it really kicks in. If every one of us had our articles bringing in 10,000 visitors a month into our PBSs, the numbers are staggering what it should create. And that's not, that's just a portion of what I've already proven that we can do with the traffic we have. There are going to be some more really cool things coming out over the next series of months. We are so poised for what's going to happen in 2022. And remember, everything is a 90-day plan minimum. It takes 3 months to get the work out there and get things going. And, we'll cover that. So let's see, we got some new things to take notes on. We're going to launch them out today. And then we're going to be building pages on Saturday. Stacy, I might need you on Saturday for this one.
Okie dokie.
That work? Okay.
Yep.
That's how that happens that fast. Thanks, Stacy. All right. So who do we have?
Well, John, you're with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Did we have John Clark coming on?
He was supposed to be here, and so was the other one that's escaping my memory. pH Balance Skincare.
Okay, right. That one. And Rory, we were still checking on the pH Balance Skincare, right?
All right. So John Clark's supposed to be here.
Yeah, if John Clark can do his, the pH, we're probably going to do that probably next Tuesday.
And I just did let in a John Clark. Was that you that just snuck in on us? Okay, so we kind of introduced this the other week. When John Clark gets his audio going, he can raise his hand.
You know what? If we have time to do the skincare, I got a text back. I didn't see it. We can bring the pH on.
Sweet. Oh my God, you guys. Look how quick this stuff happens for new opportunities. Okay, so some of you may have already gone nosing into your Cash Network Direct back office.
Some people are learning, Stacy, that we launch things on Tuesdays. They check it out.
Yeah, well, I literally forgot to hit the correct button to make it public.
Okay.
So it's public now as of 5 minutes ago.
Okay, perfect.
We have, I haven't seen John Clark raise his hand that he's here. But John Raymond, you're here with, you're part of Brock's group, Brand Tech Partners. You help bring us these different opportunities. Tell us what Clark's American, the two different products, got 2 products, guys. So 2 different links for you guys. Tell us, we heard a little bit about that hand balm.
Yeah, so we've got the hand balm, and it basically, it can soothe sore muscles. It makes your hands smooth and creamy. It goes in, it's got natural ingredients like beeswax, coconut oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, olive oil, avocado oil, aloe extract. I mean, all of the good stuff, nothing that's not natural that goes on your body. And it comes in a 1 ounce tin, and it's just amazing. It works so well. And so it's really good on the hands, good on the skin, and it just moisturizes really well. And again, as I mentioned, like all natural ingredients. The website is Clark's American
They can just go to their Cash Network Direct back office. They can click on their own link to go get onto the website, explore it, research it, have fun with it, guys. Don't think that it was lip balm like I did, because here comes John right now, coming in as raw grip chalk.
Coming in as what?
Raw grip chalk.
Yeah, that's one of the other items.
Yep, that's the other item.
Perfect. He'll do it a lot better justice than I will.
Well, given that you weren't even in the discussion on the chat, it was all Brock. I've been sitting here watching for Brock to come in.
We'll take you, John. You guys, I just love how we have this. You guys bringing stuff that we already know is going to sell. It's already set up. You guys have been proving it out. And then Brock actually understands what we do very well. So when you guys bring something in, we already know we're going to get sales out of it. And we also know that it's a really good fit, or, you know, and there's a lot of things that don't quite fit here. We don't even hear about them because Brock's already weeded it out. But I'm excited about these. We get them on there. And then you guys, the skincare line, we used to have one. We have some skincare stuff and we haven't had it for a while. This is a really good cross marketing for our youth. That's why I like it. We'll go over more, but we'll go through there. So John.
Yeah. Raw grip chalk. I asked him to unmute.
You guys hear me?
Yeah. Hey there. How you doing, John?
I am doing, it's ridiculous how well I'm doing tonight. It's almost not fair. So
can I make it even better to let you know that we just took your offers live tonight, like 5 minutes ago?
Oh man, I'm not sleeping. That's good. I hope the orders come in. I don't need to sleep.
Well, we got to get our pages written. That's how we do it. But tell us a little bit more about the raw grip chalk. You've already told us about the hand balm.
Okay.
Tell us more about the raw grip chalk.
It's a good thing I had no time to clean up this morning before I left, so I've got bottles. So this stand by just a second. So okay, this is the original. This is the unicorn blood, which is a green. Unicorns bleed green. If you guys don't know that, that's the thing. We also do some co-branding. So this is an example of a co-branded bottle. So those opportunities exist. And I just released to my athletes and my reps a smaller 1.2 ounce size. So it's TSA compliant, which helps a lot of the athletes who just need it for a meet that they're traveling to, stuff like that. So these are coming out. They are keychain capable. I'm thinking about including the split ring with that, but with the additional cost and the additional time and supply line issues, I may not, and everybody's got a different keychain setup anyway. So plus it looks kind of cool just like this. So probably roll with that. But I don't know how much you guys already know about the product, so you can fire away, or I can tell you what it is.
No, I don't know how much you know about the raw grip chalk. We've been working on the hand repair balm. I even got pages we can show people. I mean, one of our awesome writers, Tom DiBartolo, just sent me one, and I just pulled it up. We'll share this with you here. I'll show it in a second. You'll see where we're going with the direction. But this is like a different product, right? The raw grip chalk is for.
Okay, so it's a liquid chalk. Chalk is used by powerlifters, weightlifters, rock climbers, gymnasts, CrossFit athletes. They use a ton of it. It's anybody who needs a good, clean, dry grip. You know, sweat mitigating. The liquid variant is a huge seller because gyms that don't want a bunch of dust everywhere, they like this. It's a lot easier to clean up. It's antibacterial. Excuse me, super thirsty. What else? What are the new pitch points for this? Oh, it was that was huge when COVID shut down gyms and they didn't know what was going to happen. And they couldn't have the big community chalk buckets anymore. Having individual use chalk buckets basically that are antibacterial, just since day one they've always been. That was a huge plus. Trying to think what else. Oh, it's available in 3 colors. The names are right in line with the industry. So you have your raw grip liquid chalk for the original. As I said, you have your unicorn blood, which works the same way. It's just green. And then I don't have a bottle of it. I don't. Oh wait, let's see. I've got a label. It's a red version. It's called Blood of My Enemies. So it's a hit in Scotland, by the way. The strongmen competitors over there, they love the red stuff. So we are in all 50 states and 6 countries total. So it's already pretty spread. We sponsor a lot of powerlifting federations. I think we're at 9 states for that. Excuse me. A lot of youth organizations as well. So we've got good traction. You know, it's just time to scale sales. So
I think a use that
say again.
A use that hasn't been covered on this, John. I'm John Raymond. I work with Brock, and something that comes to mind. I used to rock climb, and this would probably be something really good for like climbing gyms or potentially outdoor climbing, where people are going to need again that nice firm grip that doesn't slip. So for the blogger writers and people out there, that's another avenue that you could potentially go with this as well, besides just the weightlifting and things like that, rock climbing and indoor climbing gyms and things like that. This would be really good too.
We have, since day one, we've been going that direction. I've got a bit of a climbing background. A lot of my bros do too, a lot of pararescuemen. That world's been tougher to penetrate with the liquid because it takes a bit of time to dry. So reapplication on the wall inside a gym or on the rock face or while bouldering. But we do make a really high grade powder chalk. I wish I had a bag. Every time I say that, I seem to find something. No dice this time. But it is a high grade magnesium carbonate. It's 100% magnesium carbonate. It's sustainably sourced from the Japanese seafloor, so it's even nice to the earth. It's the best quality chalk you can get. It beats everyone out there. I just beat them by paying for better stuff and then running it through my own process. Rock climbers love it. So we do have an angle. We do have a product for them that works really well.
That's on the same site.
Same site.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's called Bone Dust.
Nice.
Get to have a lot of fun with the names and the label designs.
Well, I did. My son came down from Minnesota to visit us for Thanksgiving, and he does CrossFit competitions. And so I did have him kind of look at your products before we were able to go live with the offer. And he's like, well, that'd be a great stocking stuffer, Mom.
We'll have to get him one.
So I'll have to, I guess I know where my Christmas list is going now. One question that's coming in is, how can a liquid chalk be dry?
Okay, excellent question. Why don't we just, why don't we have a little fun? Old school demo.
All right, everybody click on the view and on speakers so that John comes big up on your own screens.
Uh-oh, we're going live, coming in hot. So, and it has directions on the back, go a little bit, and it says apply, let dry, lift. Those are really the 3 steps. So you need about a dime-sized amount, which is not a lot. Kind of like that. Rub it around. A little bit of drying time, probably depending on how much you put on and how hot your hands run. Looking about 10, 15 seconds. I'll help facilitate that with a little bit of blowing. Now you see it's already drying.
Wow.
You can lift now and it's just chalk. So got it everywhere. And now if you want to see, so you're 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 set, 5 set, you're going insane. You're doing CrossFit. You're doing all the things. You're going nuts. That's me really grinding, which never really happens when you touch a weight. You still got chalk.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it because my camera's not that great, but I've got.
No,
looks
it's
good.
it's
Looks
going
really
great.
good.
So for rock climbing, and my powerlifters call it death grip. It's a combination. They put on liquid chalk and then they use the powder to reapply. So rock climbers do like that angle, but again, for rock climbers, just liquid, they haven't found a lot of love for that. But everybody else is just running rampant with it. My boxers like it because they put a little bit on and it reduces glove funk because of the antibacterial in it.
Nice.
So it's
Love
pretty cool.
boxers.
Yep. Someone just asked, they're a pool player and they hate using the chalk at the pool, at the bar or the pool hall. Ugh. Is that something that could be used for this?
That's a special chalk that's for the Q-tip, right? If they need it for their hands, if they're getting really crazy on the slick on that, this would probably work really good. You're going to need like a smallest drop ever, right? Just in that crevice.
Right there. That's all you do.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
I have guys that do that. You know who else does that? And I'll show you the arm wrestlers. They do it right here, which is kind of like a messy pool application. And they do it right here, across the ridge. That's our arm wrestlers. And we've actually got a guy, Dan Mosier. He's a world champ, and he's been with us since probably week 2. So there's a little bit of raw grip in that world too. I haven't known how to get into it. So we've just kind of been, I like to send him chalk and watch him win. So that's about all we've been doing there.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I'm trying to think of all the sports that the athletes have taught me, or all the uses. Oh, my construction guys like it. They'll just use it at work. You know, I'm out here in Arizona, so it gets pretty hot. So guys, just to fight the sweat, they'll just use it at work under the gloves. Again, reduces glove funk. They'll use it if they're barehanding and they don't care. They get a little chalk on those tools or something. And that blew my mind. I never expected that. I didn't see really a workplace application for it, but you know, I guess chalk finds a way.
All right. Another question, like tennis, like for getting a better grip on the tennis racket.
Yeah, a
Or would
dry
that
grip.
maybe-
It's the dry grip versus the sweaty grip, right?
Right.
I can
I
see
mean,
that.
it would reduce the sweat. I haven't heard that. I'll have to try that out. I've actually got somebody locally I can try that with. But yeah, I don't see why not, because it works the same
Golfing?
high endurance training, golfing. I do have a lot of golf guys that use it. I used to do some conditioning and rehab for some golf pros, and they do use it. They use it under the glove as well. So anytime you're wearing a glove for your athletic activity, raw grip seems to have a use. The antibacterial side and the drying agent, again, that reduces that stink that just comes out, reduces just the sweat buildup and all the grime that gets in there. So I think any sport that requires a good dry grip will take care of that.
What about inside hockey gloves?
Yep. Sam Schaefer, one of my guys, he's an adaptive athlete. He does sled hockey. He uses it inside his gloves.
I love sled hockey. I played it for years.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a wicked sport, man.
I was in the best shape of my life during it, but yeah, it's definitely wicked. Yeah. I liked it. I'm able-bodied, and I got to go play with a buddy of mine that he has a leg he can't function with. So it was a way to interact with him. And I thought, oh, I'm going to be nice to these guys, and they're out there, half bodies. Their legs don't work, but they just take it out on you on the ice. They weigh less than you too, so they just like kill you. Like I was the one that had, I carried a handicap because I had more weight, and I had all my limbs on me. They were flying around me all the time.
Yeah, that's what
it was awesome.
Yeah, it's a great sport. It's nuts though.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun. That's funny.
Yeah. I traveled all over. It was awesome. So that's good to know. Anything else? We got hands being raised. I'm trying to decide if we want to do questions today versus like Saturday.
Questions.
It's always, we got 9 minutes. I mean,
let me do this. John Raymond is pH balance on the call. If you guys could,
she's supposed to be, but I don't know if she is or not.
What name? I will. You can shoot me a message there in the chat.
Yeah, you guys raise your hands. Put them in. Let's open chat up. You can talk to the hosts and co-hosts. Send them to Stacy.
Yeah, guys.
We don't
anything
have time
with
otherwise. To put them there, right. And if it's something we can get answered, we have time. Great. Otherwise, we're going to build pages. We're going to come back with questions. We'll organize those and do it like we do. We don't usually do Q&As on the Tuesdays, and then Saturdays when we're building these pages out. I mean, we got a lot of work for Saturday right here.
Yeah. Guys, anything that holds a racket. Yes. Pickleball, handball, all that kind of stuff is probably, if your sports teams are trying to dry up the sweat on their hands.
In anything,
linemen, wearing the rubber gloves, sweating.
Yeah.
Basketball is huge.
So Nell will go after her grandson, and
even bowling.
Oh gosh, yeah, bowling.
I have chalk in my bag. I'll probably be changing that out now, John.
Yep.
Yeah, this looks pretty universal. I mean, you guys were talking about it. That's what this is about. We're getting lots of questions, which is a really good thing, John. I mean, like there's interest here. Now, this is a niche, guys. This is a very niche product. And we're gonna be able to drive stuff. It also has a really good cross-marketing thing that we'll be driving on it and have some fun.
Okay, I've got a couple. Some people have already gone out and looked at your site, and they were under the impression that you were only selling to commercial in bulk quantities, but you're selling these where our consumers can go and just buy one at a time, right, from our site?
That's correct. And depending, if they went to the Clark's American manufacturing site, that only had it listed in bulk. If they go to rawgripchalk.com, that's where you can see the consumer level product options.
Yep. And that's how your guys' links are set up, is to go to the raw grip chalk.
So when you guys go outside of the course that we give you and you find rabbit holes, don't bring those questions here. We're isolating things down for how we're going to market. we take care of all that. Stacy lines it all up. She knows what we're trying to do, right? So just follow that, guys. It'll save us a lot of time.
And then
you wanna
they're
see what
asking
page-
it, one more thing is it are they hypoallergenic?
Hypoallergenic. I won't make that claim ever because of potential ingredient sensitivities that just, I don't know how everyone reacts to magnesium carbonate. It does occur in nature. You know, it is a natural thing. It's in our bodies, it's in our food, it's in the soil. But I don't know how that combined with isopropyl alcohol, I don't know what your skin sensitivity level is. So definitely I won't claim.
Perfect.
Yeah, we just don't touch that one generally.
Nope. And nor should you have to.
Right. It's not a cosmetic,
It's-
you know, so we don't
right.
have to touch that. But yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you this, John.
All right. I'm getting excited already.
Yeah, so this is, I mean, this is just starting to come out. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Is it? No. Hold on. Stop share. Share the next one. So you can see the screen, right?
There we go.
So this is Tom. Tom has traffic to his site. He's one of our top guys. He knows how to write exceptionally well. And this is a page he put together. So, you know, this will be a good guide for people to take and modify from, for instance, because he's one of our top instructors too, right? But this is what he's got on here. And then do we have a link for the bulk packages, Stacy?
No, we're not
Okay.
gonna, we're selling individual.
Okay,
That
so
was my
Tom,
understanding.
Tom built this ahead of time because he's just on top of
Correct.
things. So I just, cover that. But I mean, I was reading this and I'm like, this looks really good. And then we can break off from this in different directions. We're going to have, images that we can use too, I'm sure. We'll get those in, create the Dropbox. John, do you have any type of promotional pictures or anything like that already?
I've got a lot of creatives that I've put together. I've also got, I don't know if you go to Clark's AmericanMFG.com, when you get to go through that, you'll see I've added different balm types now, including a pet balm, a tattoo balm, and the bulk options are there on the site. So you can snatch wholesale links as well. So.
And the tracking goes through that, Stacy?
Yep.
Okay.
That I don't know if our tracking will grab it or not.
Oh,
I
okay.
will have to double check that. I will double check that.
If it's in the same shopping cart system, it will, but if it goes to another one, that's where.
Correct.
No, it's in the same shopping cart system.
Okay.
Then we're good.
Priced items.
It's, and if we're not good, then that's a really whack system. So I'm sure we're good.
It's
And I think
Shopify, so if it's
A lot of the other questions, all the other
Yeah.
questions that people are shooting me are basically, guys, go explore your site, have some fun, do your research, just like I challenged, Rory and I challenged you guys with Restore My Spectrum. Go have fun.
Yeah, so you guys are all learning the basics, and you guys are learning the art of performance blogging just great. And then for those of you that are brand new learning, that's what Saturdays are for. Stacy's going to show several pages that are done by our top guys that you guys can take and blend and make your own out of it, right? You're going to have a lot of different angles to share. And we're all out there that we're going to, by consensus, by our team efforts, we're going to cover this. That's what we get to have fun with. And remember, it's a great kiosk too. So the traffic already coming through our systems get to see this. And if anybody wants to know what category to put it in, it's the sports category. In case you were wondering, this is a sports category. There might be another location, I can't think of one, but I would absolutely put it in sports. In case you were wondering.
Okay, let me go change it because I think I put it under beauty.
Yeah.
So the hand
Well,
balm.
in your family, I get that.
Oh.
Because the balm would go under two places. The balm would go under sports, and also I would put that under the health. Protecting your hands is going to go there. You could almost put that in the beauty too, really. But and Stacey, it doesn't hurt to have it in 3.
Correct.
You just don't want to have it in 3 separate drop downs necessarily, because we only have so much room in those.
Yeah. No, I put the raw grip under sports
Perfect.
and the balm, hand balm under beauty. on as far as the Cash Network stuff, not on my own pages. I haven't gotten them created yet. But I did just also find out the other gal is here.
All right.
Just found it.
So John, what we're going to do is we're going to get this out there. We're going to start getting the pages. You are welcome to come on Saturday when we're building the pages and watch how things go, and that you can interact with us then as well if there's other questions to be there. Saturday, it's on the same link. It's at 9 a.m. Mountain.
Perfect. I'm Mountain, so that's perfect.
Yeah, 9 a.m. Just be on there. That hour is going to be rolling these out, getting the pages out there, going to work, right?
Beautiful.
You know, the hand balm, guys, this is perfect stocking stuffers for people in these sports. So when you're doing your holiday pages, once you get this done, add that as a holiday bonus link or something. That, you know, this is something that, you know, this is a great gift to give somebody doing this stuff. You know, they always like getting stuff for their passions. This is a great one. All right, awesome, John. So that's Saturday. All right, we're gonna go over it a little bit if we got her on, Stacy.
Yep, she's here. Aniko, I hope I said your name right.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Nice to hear you, everybody. Thank you.
Hello, Aniko. Welcome.
So guys, she is pH Balance Skincare. And this is just kind of coming at me, well, like it's coming at you guys right now. So this is going to be the introduction. Do not, you know.
We don't have the links up yet, right?
No.
So I'll be very clear. What we're gonna, you know, sell what's on the truck today. So you guys, we got our list for this week. We're rolling out stuff that John just gave us on the hand balm and I should have wrote it down. The raw grip chalk, right? We're going to focus on those right now. And Nico's here. We were able to get her on tonight so she can make an introduction. And Nico, we want to get to know what's behind your brand, what you're doing there. This is an introduction. We're going to have you back on another Tuesday, and we're going to go over it some more. So this is going to plant the seed so that they can look at things and start getting prepped in their mind to start creating this. This is the pre-work. And the sooner we get started on that, the better. So today's great. So if you would, tell us about your brand, what your goals are, what you're trying to do as a company. Let's get to know you a little bit too, because we're very family oriented. We like to know who we're working with. So go.
All right. Thank you so much, Roy and everybody. I am brand new, so kind of like I am just trying to all take in what is this for and how to get part of this family. So thank you. First and very short way how I would explain who I am or who we are. I am coming from the medical background from my native country, from Hungary. I used to work in the hospital. I used to work with a lot of oncology paper, a lot of different areas, working with researcher, working in the pharmacy industry. So the short version, when I came here in 2001, after that, I opened a day spa and I tried to practice my medical background and really help. And as people would say, I am kind of like a caregiver. I like to give. I like to taking care of everybody much as I can. And I kind of like I was really fortunate to meet with very great people around here in Princeton area, New Jersey. So, and one of the day when I was working, one of my friend got basically very sick, and thank God she's here. She's doing great. We are thankful for her. And her skin got very irritated during her journey of the chemotherapy and oncology treatment. So that lead us to go back and study and create something what would be really soothing and natural for the most sensitive and inflamed skin type and condition. So her skin was all red, irritated, like think about like you have a sunburn. And when you have a sunburn, you have basically the UV ray is hitting you so badly and your skin is red, inflamed. It's basically screaming at you like, please help me. So the very first cream what I created, I was able to create and give to my people. Hold on, let me just go back and show. Hold on. Sorry about that. I am trying to technology. Anyway.
This is our first run. You're good. You're doing great, Nico.
Yeah, thank you so much. I am not the tech guy. I always tell to everybody I can save your life, but I don't speak codes. I don't know too much about computer and all kinds of software and clicking here, there. So please forgive me. So the very first cream was a recovery cream, what we created. And the recovery cream, of course, is all clinically tested, hypoallergenic. I heard that earlier, that would be one of the questions, and good for the sensitive skin condition, the most sensitive skin condition as well. So being said, clinically tested product was subject to 150, we call that subject, the trial. They were able to sample that. They were able to see different type of skin conditions, start from just the basic dermatitis, which is the most dry and flaky and itchy skin, which is winter time. Unfortunately, almost all of them at some point we are facing with that dryness skin condition, and that's when the recovery comes. Really recovery cream comes very handy. So why is this different? Because so many other skincare companies up there, and you would ask like, okay, I heard so many different skincare companies, and why is this different than any other what I would buy in any store? Where the name says it all, and that's called pH balance. So it's a little bit, I don't want to really go into the medical side of the anatomy, but basically just think about your skin has a healthy level of pH balance. What's the pH? The pH is stand for potential hydrogen. So when your skin got over dry or inflamed, or it's basically any type of discomfort, I would say so, your skin is basically off the balance. It's the simple principle anatomy, what comes down kind of like black and white. You don't need to force your skin to be perfect. You just have to give the right nourishment. You just have to really remind your skin little cells to not to react, then instead to act and give the right ingredient, balance back your skin, and your skin will thankful and thank you for that, and your skin become again healthy. So a little bit of saying, what's the off balance? When naturally the skin has a between 4.5 and 6-ish range of the pH level, and when it's over, like over 6 point and above, that's when your skin become alkaline. When it's alkaline, it's basically you're gonna start to have dryness. You're gonna start to have kind of like itchy, very like tight skin. It's screaming for hydration, screaming for balance me back, basically. And then that's when the dry skin comes, and instead forcing, you just give back the right level of pH, and tone it back, balance it back, and your skin will just beautifully become again soft and healthy. When you have under 4.5, that's when your skin starting to scream again and create acne, over oil production, basically. And have all kinds of acidic type of inflammation. And that's when, again, you just have to bring it up the pH level, and your skin gonna start to be healthy and soft, and instead react, it's gonna start to act again, and function on the basic level. So that's basically behind a little bit of anatomy. Sorry about the people who doesn't really go with the biology, but to understand what is the basic principle of the pH balanced skincare, that's behind the story. That's why we are different. And we have a 3 basic core product. It's a cleanser. The gentle cleanser is full of hyaluronic acid. So many times when you have a cleanser, you are cleansing your face. For some reason, you're starting to feel after you cleanse your face, either way with soap or any type of cleanser, you're starting to feel it's so tight, it's something missing. The reason why, because so many other companies don't have the hydrator into their cleanser. So that's when you're starting to use like, oh yeah, I need more moisturizer. Yes, or I need more toner or something to, again, balance back. All of our product, 3 core product is tested and pH balance for your skin, the optimal health, which is between, and it also shows on the bottle, the pH level. You are more than welcome to just buy a little pH level paper and then try that out. We tried so many times, and every time it works. So yay. So basically, when you wash your face, you're starting to feel like, wow, I don't even need anything else. I mean, it's your choice, but this is definitely get a high concentrated hyaluronic acid. We packed it so deeply inside. So it's really, really does the magic. And it's not just cleans, it's basically the younger generation or people who have a lot of makeup or they like to go out and change the makeup 3 times a day. I mean, we all have our own habit, right? That's also worked perfectly as a makeup remover, and it's not gonna hurt your eye. I mean, we tried, we even had a couple of people tested, like they had a really heavy, like a actor type of makeup. We have a lot of models also who loves it, and they opened their eye and they said, wow, it's that's how gentle is this cleanser. And then of course the recovery cream was kind of like, I don't know how many people saw the Big Greek Fat Wedding Day. That's one of my favorite movie. And the old papa comes and use the Windex on everything, right? A pimple and all kinds of things. So a lot of my family member, of course, they are the most critical people, and we take that. They used it on all kinds of different conditions. we had reported back insert bite. For example, children around 1 year old got stung by bee here, poor little baby, and the mom had only just a recovery cream at home and said, okay, it's not gonna not gonna hurt, so let's see if it's gonna really help. And 1 hour later, actually, we have the picture. The mom sent us a picture, so we are thankful. It got the inflammation went way down. This recovery cream also has a secret weapon ingredient, the chrysanthemum extract. Also, that's one of the I grew up in Eastern Europe, and my grandma had a lot of garden and all kinds of herbs, and she was teaching me which herb and what tea to make and make certain things better. Like if I fell down, I had some boo-boo on my leg, and she was just kind of like a little like an old cute lady, just putting couple of herbs together, and one of the ingredient was chrysanthemum extract, and I was able to find this organic ingredient, and it's beautifully working. People use that for sunburn. We had psoriasis, eczema. We had many skin condition type of problem. The people was using the recovery cream. So it's basically, I had after minor surgery just recently. It was a small hand surgery, and the lady said it was around like 60 years old lady. She said, I started to put like the third day around the area where she had operation, and when it went back on the 10th day to recap with the doctor was saying like, what are you doing? So this got speeding up the healing part of your skin cells as well, all naturally. So the recovery cream is kind of like a use it for whatever what you need. It's a powerhouse. And of course we have a daily moisturizer. That's the third one, which is just basically, I would say, so a lot of times it's just maintains your healthy skin level and protect your skin, especially now because we are all washing our hands even more than before, and then your skin got very quickly very fragile and hurting basically all the alcohol and everything what you are using. So this would be a perfect addition next to your sink when you wash your hand, and immediately you just put the cream on, and I guarantee you're gonna see even from one application the difference. So that's the basic information, and I am more than happy to answer anybody question.
Well, I think what we're going to do is you have an amazing website.
Oh, thank you.
I just opened it for the first time right now. And guys, I will get that website, the proper website and information to the MSIs so that you guys can then start working on some pages, because there's some incredible things here. She's given us some golden nuggets. That recovery cream, I've got a friend who broke out in a very bad, almost like a skin burn from using Ajax and Pine Sol, doing a lot of cleaning, and she couldn't attend Thanksgiving. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that might have helped her. So, I mean, there's a lot of people here that this isn't going to be a quick thing. And what I think what I'm going to do is I want everyone to get the questions back to their MSI. So flow it up through your instructor back to your master system instructor. And when we have you on next, which Rory, we're talking next Tuesday. You're muted.
Yeah, I think we have her come on next Tuesday. And then we can really dive into this. We're gonna have the stuff. Hopefully and we'll have the tracking done by then.
Yes,
and
I'm
we'll roll
actually
that out
working
there.
it right now at the same time.
Yeah, and then we can roll it out the following Saturday, right? We follow up just like we do. So
Yeah,
everybody's got a Nico, we got a taste of what this is. We'll get the stuff out there. Next Tuesday, we'll have you come on there. We'll have some stuff. If people have questions, we'll have those ready to bring those up. But next Tuesday, we'll just do another like launch of it. This is a good to plant the seed, get everybody ready. Some of our guys have probably already written some pages around this because they're that good. But we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until Tuesday, guys. We got to get the stuff done with John. That'll get that out this week. Then we'll focus on this the next week. And for those that are brand new and this is overwhelming, just do what your instructor is telling you to do. We're gonna have recordings of all this you can catch up on. It's all good. All right. I think I have one announcement, and then we're gonna close out. Let me see if I can find it really quick and get the link. Hold on, I gotta find one thing.
Nico, all I need is your email address. So if you could put it in the chat here,
Okay.
I can keep you and I moving forward so that we please keep the masses at a low rumble.
Okay. All right. I am typing
we like
right
to control
now.
that. Yeah, it's just better for everybody. Okay, let's see.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you
gonna
so
you're
much.
gonna get an email from me. And then everybody's asking, I've gotten like it 5 times. Is there an unscented version or is there a scent to this?
Oh no, I forgot to tell you, it's all fragrance free. That's one of the reason why. One more thing. Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
Oh,
Yes,
that's good. Awesome. Perfect.
it is very important, fragrance free.
That just
Yeah.
settled more of the masses down for me.
Yeah, I already have some use for this. I'm excited. So thank you for bringing that on. All right, everyone that's on here still, to close, I'm going to give you a link in the chat, and then I'm going to go to the actual page. You guys should already be connected here already. This is the Facebook group for Villavita. Tomorrow, Costa and Jeff are going to roll out something. I think it's at 9 a.m. I'll give you the time.
Yeah.
11 a.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. I actually have so you guys, this is going to be on Facebook Live. They're going to announce this. I don't know what this is. All I know is if they're not going to tell Niall and I about it and they're going to roll it out, it's going to be super big. They want to shock us too. Right? So they put this out there. I want to make sure everybody knows tomorrow. And so I'll disseminate this out. I know now if you want to send that flyer out with the link, get it to our MSIs, we'll get it out the teams. It's tomorrow, the 1st of December. I'm not sure what they're doing. I just know that if they're doing an announcement like this, every time they've done this, it's been some incredible way for us to get an incredible deal on samples, some amazing deal to earn more stuff. It's going to be there tomorrow, and it's the 1st of the month. We're already in that mode. We're already sampling. We're already doing things, or we should be. This is going to be tomorrow. So those that can make it, great. Those that can't, we'll relay the information as soon as we can, right? But those that can be there, you should go to that link. I'll pull it up here on a share screen.
When I went to put it in the MSI chat, Andy already put it in there, so all the MSIs have it. I've already put it out to my group, and I'm sure they're probably waiting to this call to be over till they post it also. But all MSIs will probably post it before the night's over.
Perfect. And so make sure everybody has that. So you should already be there. If you're not there, I mean, this is something we should be we should always be inviting our guys into. This is where we want to keep informed with the company. The other thing is there's a Telegram link we'll get out to people as well. It's right here on the top of the Velveeta members official. This is the Telegram link, t.me/Velveeta official. They're putting new things out there all the time. you guys, you know, we're in a very fast-paced marketing area with this. This is our second anchor offer. It allows us to cross-market a lot of things. We want to be plugged in. All I know is they move really fast, right? So we take care of the stuff we do. They just constantly give us new things to market with. We'll take advantage of it. And so that's that. That's the link. I gave it to everybody. Facebook.com/groups/Bella Vita Members Official. And that being said, God bless everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you on the Wine and Dine tomorrow. And, you know, be building your pages. We're going to be covering the stuff from John today on Saturday. Stacey will be running that. And Stacey and Niall are always on there. Saturday at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 Eastern, 10 Central, 8 Pacific. And you guys got an incredible day of training. We're gonna be focusing on a lot of stuff and getting things ready. I'm gonna put this out there to everybody. Get your PBSs done as much as you can. Come January, we're gonna start lining out some events. We got some regionals coming up. The first part of the year, we're going to be highlighting some stuff coming up in, and actually I probably should have Tanya on this. Tanya, are you available to talk for a second? Look at Haley come back there. Hi, Haley.
Hello.
Stealing the fruit slices.
Yeah.
I know. No. I don't do that.
Did you go? Stacey, because she knows you're wrong.
So I'll plan, so guys, we're going to have regionals coming up, and we're going to be going out to our award winners for wine. Also, big announcements coming out to help with leadership points. Tanya will be getting that out to instructors relay next week. Here's the deal. We're going to be doing one in Florida because Niall won a label. We're going to be doing one in Texas because Donna won a label. All coming up the first part or the first quarter or so, first 2 quarters, I guess, of next year. So we're going to be getting some information out. We're going to have a very awesome 2022. Everybody that's been doing all the work, put the time in, this is what we build for. So just keep focus on your pages, keep focusing on posting ads. We'll see you on the training Wednesday, we'll see you on the training Thursdays, we'll see you on the training on Saturday, and just keep pressing ahead. You know, and while you're on those trainings, you're learning stuff, you know, and just get ready to, you know, get your habits of posting and building the pages. But get your PBSs done. Let's get Google AdSense. Let's have a bigger year next year, and we'll start doing some other type of marathons to promote and market throughout the year. I'm going to do something in January sometime. So let's, you know, the more you have your PBSs done, the more you can benefit from everything we do. And when we're adding stuff like this, it becomes just additional income because the traffic is coming in. So that's the focus. We're on it, guys. Also, IBO slots are available. We've got another big client for that coming in. So if you're on the fence thinking about doing the IBO, get it queued up, right? At this point, that's going to be money coming into 2022. If you don't know what the IBO program is, ask your instructor what it is. We've got several videos on it to explain it, but it's an amazing opportunity to help bridge income while you're building everything up. So that was it. You guys know how to get a hold of Chloe for that, and just get with your instructors and let's get that lined up. All right. God bless. See you guys tomorrow.